representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New England Patriots and the Las Vegas Raiders. On one sideline, the head coach of the Patriots, his side in need of their first win since the season opener. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Huard. It is time for some football. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Trey Tucker to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. But he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Goff. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
The keeper on for the point after.
Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game, and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand earlier.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
To the air on first down, May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
McVay now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Patriots, first down.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's the first carry for the former Baylor Bear. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Achane gets this on the draw. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Setting him on the dime. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. Nice bit of burst, search forward for enough to get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
6. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Quick throw completed by May. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Goff off the play action. Finds the complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
At the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A.J. Cole.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down throw for May. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st down, Patriots.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to have this one down at the 28. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a New England 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, Every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. From the left hash, a 40-yard look.
It depends on the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. It's a screen play to Genty. Hits a seam at the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They send a tight end in motion. And off to Genty. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Goff on 1st and 10. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
A 7-yard gain.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Goff setting to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throwing left side. Bowers has it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Again, Goff. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights.
Makes the score.
And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Patriots 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's made in the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. They go play action. Here's May. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Throw left side, complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second.
For the Patriots.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
And 19 at the 14-yard line.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So we have a one-score game. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Handoff now out of the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now May on 3rd and long. Catch made underneath by the back. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
A gain of 16 yards.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 41-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. It's Achane on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 2-yard
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
play straight ahead. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Oh, quick throw here left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play action, May. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more of a kitty cat effort there.
This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. All set now. 1st and 10.
And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Genty from the gun. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
Pass is caught at the 9. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 21, Patriots 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. To the air off 1st down. May. Completed over the middle. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Blowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
This looks like a run drawn up for me. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Quick throw completed by May. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 12.
They're running things in double time.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal, New England.
Running for it, it's Achane. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll try and run in with Stevenson. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. They'll run it up the gut. In a 2-score game, this game will remain. The defense ready for that one. Got him on 4th and goal. They turn it over on downs. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. He won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's Gall. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's brought down after a short gain. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Goff on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard